Hi guys, welcome to Being and Rising. Thank you so much for being here. On this video, we are going to go through all the books that I picked for my second grader. This is the year 2021, 2022, and it took me a while, like I said on my first video, to really, find the right books for my budget and the ones that really match my energy and the ones that I felt comfortable to teach my son, the ones that match his style of learning. And yeah, so this video is about going through the curriculum. I'm not gonna go through every single page of every single book, but on this video you're gonna be able to see all the books that I'm using, all the books that I wrote down on the iHip form for this second grade for this year for my son, who is now 7. So yeah, everything that I sent the DOE on the iHip form, the individualized home instruction plan, I'm so happy when I'm able to say all of that. For some reason, I'm like proud of myself for saying that and not stuttering. So yeah, on today's video we're gonna cover all the books that I'm using, the books that I actually got for second grade, because I already purchased during the summer. This is something that we've been doing so far. It's really practicing over the summer. We do a lot of reviewing for math, but mainly for reading and writing. Those were the things that he really needed more practice on since he started kindergarten. So we've been doing that every summer. And it's been going great. So we already have books from the summers before that we've been able to finish, but for this summer, going first grade going into second grade, we purchased 2 or 3 books that we're still now, even in the beginning of second grade, the third week right now for us here in New York City. We started with the public school. We started at the same time. And if you want to know more about that, and actually more about like what you need to do when you're starting the process of homeschooling in New York City and what you need to send to the DOE, you can check out my first video. And yeah, if you would like to support, you can just go ahead and check that out, click and subscribe for more videos about this, about conscious parenting, reparenting ourselves, and self-loving practices, and elevating yourself in that way, and becoming a better parent and an overall better human being. So yeah, stay tuned, subscribe for more. Okay, so let's continue. So on this video, I'm gonna focus on showing you guys. I just want to show you the books that I picked for this curriculum, for the second grade curriculum for my son. So we're going to go through the books that I'm using for math, arithmetic, right? And so the books that I use for arithmetic, for math, is the Go Math second grade. But I was able to find that book, the 2015 edition, I was able to find online. And I am gonna put that link, that website description right here somewhere. So yes, because that's awesome. If you, that's available for free, and it's a 2015 edition, but it's math, so I don't think it changes that much. And I like Go Math, and that's what he's been using so far. And they also have free videos that go along with the book, And they also have even the teacher book available on a different website, which I will also be sharing with you somewhere here or here. Okay. So we're using the Go Math 2015 edition for second grade. Now for reading, we are using The Good and the Beautiful, which is, I know it's Christian based, and I'm trying to, make this more of a secular, sort of curriculum, or unschooling experience, whatever you want to call it. But I like the vibe. They don't push, the religion. It's Christian based because they do have some poems about God, but it's more about nature and the connection that we have with spirit. So I don't mind that. That matches my spirituality in many ways. So it's poetry. So I sort of, I dig it. It's cool. So I'm okay with that, and it's also free. The Good and the Beautiful language arts curriculum, it's free. So especially for second grade, you can go to their website. I will also be posting it here. You can go to their website and really go through all the free curriculum stuff that you can download as a PDF and then print them out. Yeah, that's amazing. So there are other books that I'm using for reading as well, and you will see that on here. And let me see. So since I got the Go Math and the Good and the Beautiful for free as PDFs, I printed those books out, and right now what I'm just using like the first few chapters that we're focusing on right now in the beginning of the school year. I put them in a binder. And so we're doing it that way, and you can see on the video as well how I did that. And now we're gonna go through the spelling, the books that I'm using. The Good and the Beautiful covers spelling, and then I'm using Evan Moore for building spelling. For writing, I am using my printing book, By Learning Without Tears, 180 Days of Writing by Shell Education. Evan Moore Critical Thinking for second grade. For English language, I'm using The Good and the Beautiful, and that also covers as well. That's what The Good and the Beautiful is. Pretty cool. I'm liking it so far. It also covers science and a little bit of geography, as well as some arts. Now, for geography, I'm using the 180 Days of Social Studies, also covers history, civics, and economics, and it's by Shell Education. For the United States history, I'm using American History for Kids, the book of Why by National Geographic Kids, by Crispin Boyer. It covers the ancient civilizations and ancient humans, and it covers science and history and other things, other interesting facts and things to read, which is a pretty good book that you can actually use for second grade and third grade. So really get that. I will advise you to get that Why National Geographic Kids. It's pretty interesting, and like I said, they can go over during second grade. They can read that book right now in second grade, and they can read them again and more on third grade, I feel, because it covers all of those aspects, or part of those aspects. And that's what, I'm using that as a reinforcement, or to go along with the other American History for Kids book. And that science, by Evan Moore, Daily Science for second grade, Nature Anatomy, to go along with that other book. Why, again, like I said, I use it for science. And I'm using for reading The Giant Germ by Scholastic. And that's from the Magic School Bus. For health education, once again, the Why book, the one by National Geographic. Also for health education, I'm using Dear Boy, which is a very mindful book about self-esteem, and it's just a coloring book. It should be relaxing, and it's just all about getting to know yourself. So I like that. and and it's for boys. I don't know if they have it for girls, but it is Dear Boy. We also use a book for meditation for kids. Now for music, we're using Music and How It Works by DK Publishing. Now he's also, we're learning, both of us are learning how to play the kalimba. So that's also what we're doing for music. Now for visual arts, we're using the book Why is Art Full of Naked People, which is pretty funny. The cover is pretty funny, but once you get into it, it gets more quote unquote serious about about the artist and types of art and all of that stuff. Also The Good and the Beautiful, like I said, there's a lot of poetry in The Good and the Beautiful, and I think it will eventually get into, since we're in the beginning of 2nd grade, it says that it actually covers a little bit of visual arts, so maybe we'll get into that as well there. And we also do some other artsy projects, so that covers that aspect as well. And so what I think I said physical education, but it was health education. What I said about the meditation book and the Dear Boy, that covers self-esteem and mindfulness, and also the book Why, that covers the human body and the organs. Now for physical education, we do, and I'll be sharing more about our learning flow or daily flow and how we organize that, and maybe I'll even I can do a giveaway or like a freebie that you can guys just like sort of go there and download how I do my unschooling or homeschooling by blocks, because I'm more of a visual learner, so I have to see it to like sort of remind myself. So we do yoga, we do dancing videos, cardio exercises videos, and we do meditation, and he has soccer and tennis, so yeah. And for bilingual education, we are native Spanish and English speakers. I have an accent, but yeah. And also then there, all the way at the bottom of your IHIP, there is this part right here. So that is, it says that for kindergarten to 12th grade, you gotta cover patriotism and citizenship, health education regarding alcohol, drug and tobacco misuse, highway safety and traffic regulations, including bicycle safety and fire and arson prevention and safety. So far with the 180 days of social studies, right, that we're using for geography, and it covers history and civics, economics. So that covers that aspect too of citizenship and patriotism and those things, but I also got another pretty cool book. It's like I said, it's hard sometimes to fully find like the perfect 110% match for you as a human being, as a unique human being. But I think after doing some research, I wanted to use the book What Do You Stand For Kids by Free Spirit Publishing. I mean, that sort of got me right there too, the publishing company. And yeah, that's the video for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you would like me to really focus and show you each book, I can do that. We can go through the table of contents if you would like, of each particular book, or if you would like me to focus on each subject, then I can do that as well. And also, yeah, if you want me to go more in depth about our learning flow, our daily flow, and how we do that weekly, daily and weekly, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. All right, until next time, bye.